Hello guys, it's me Vasco the Gamer, and today I will just be posting this episode. This is because sadly my dog passed away today, and so since I'm not in the mood for, recording and editing and uploading anything else, I just wanted to tell you this. That I will try to keep my promise to deliver 2 videos a day for the rest of the week, but if not, I will post a message like this to you guys, just so you know what's going on, because I don't really know if my productivity and my A game will be up for this period of time. So, yeah, my dog of 13 years, companion, friend and, brother died or had to be put down today. That's because he had a lot of health issues. He had joint pain, he had ear problems, he had problems just sitting, so we came together and made a decision to just put him down. We thought that was the most humane. It's a hard choice, but at the same time, it's one that all owners must have, or it's one that we all need to take at some point. When our pets are not able to do it themselves, not able to do what they love, what they need to do, when they need help to that, and when there's no chance in hell that they may recover from what their illness is, if it's something that will just progress until they can't do it anymore, or if it's just suddenly and there's no hope for them, that's something that we as owners need to take seriously. If you let it pass by, or for some reason, if it's just for your own sake, or just because you think that, okay, I need some more time to process this, please don't. No matter what you feel about the issue, no matter what you as the owner think is right for your animal, think about this first. Never put yourself before the animal. That's a big no from me, at least, because as long as you own the animal, it's your responsibility to make sure that they come first anyway. So it wasn't because of jealousy, envy, lust, or any bad emotions that we did what we had to do today. It was just because there was no other way, and we wanted to make sure that the dog didn't suffer. We wanted to make sure that he knew that we hold him the dearest, and just knowing that whenever you make something whenever you make some food now, there's no sound. When you open a can or something, there's just nothing. That's the worst emotion and the worst sound, the sound of silence there is. And for me, even at my age, and I lost a lot of pets, but none of them come close to the relationship I had with my dog Sonic. I have some funny stories about him, but right now I just want to process this the right way, and so if I feel like I'm not in shape and or can't make the videos properly, or even if I just have a complete meltdown or breakdown during a recording session, I will inform you of this and just cut it there, because what I feel and my problems should come first, but I'm the kind of guy that works and works until I'm completely burned out. And right now I don't want that to happen. I want this to be able to continue as long as it needs, and as long as I want it to, mainly. So I'm sorry if some episodes may not come up, but at the same time I need to process the loss of a loved one. And the bond I share with my dog through 13 years, is of that magnitude that it needs to be dealt with in a proper way, so that it doesn't, well, bite me when it comes around again. Because right now, even if I just see a random Labrador on the street, just, oh nice, oh my dog, and it comes in right away. That could have been him. But I know I did everything I could for my dog. For the last 13 years of my life, I've been there for the dog. And no matter what, I know he was there for me. It's just that it's like every owner feels, I could have done more. I should have done more. Why didn't I? You always get that feeling when you lost an animal or anyone. You should have been there for them more. Spend more time with them. Talk to them. Anything really. And now, when it's all said and done, what are you left with? The memories, perhaps. You're left with the sadness, the anger, mostly at yourself, if it's something you could have done. At the same time, if you have a pet that was gone long before its time, I've been there too. First dog I lost was now 13 years ago. We got a new dog very recently after the first one died, but I processed that really fast. She died of cancer, so I know the feeling that they could have lived longer, a better life, but now it's more, well, it's not black and white anymore. As you grow and mature, you realize that, hey, there are colors out there, even if I'm, as a colorblind, can't see them. And the nuances are very, very different. And so, even for a dog, which we believe the eyesight is grey, it's still a lot of nuances and changes. And so, even if you think that, well, your dog should have lived further, you should not have euthanized him, you didn't see it. You weren't there, and that's a problem. Unless you have a very similar experience. Reading that line and reading when should we interfere with the natural order of things. Since if you should follow the natural order of things, you should never give anyone any medication at all. But here it's like, it's not our position to play divine, but at the same time, when you see your friend, and for me, as a one who grew up without siblings, grew very attached to my dog, like brother attached, making that decision is not light-hearted at all. Any of you who might have done this in the past know this. And at the same time, it's hard not to feel alone. If you didn't have anyone close to you and you lost someone like that, for me it was a dog. But it was way more than that also. It's a big part of me that's missing, basically. I had him, for 13 years. And he helped me through puberty, through heartache, and through illness, through lonesome periods. And he was there. He was there always. And now, I have to walk this road alone. And for those of you who know me, the real me, I'm not the one who cries easily. The only thing I ever cry about is animals, and here I lost my companion for 13 years, as I said. Sorry if I'm repeating that a lot. losing him is one of the hardest things I've ever lost or ever done, because I had a chance to stop it, but I had to put his health and his desires over mine, putting my ego and my faults away, my well-being over his. And so, owning a dog and being able to take the decision of taking their life and being in charge of their life is a very parental issue. You could, in some cases, depending on what you think an animal or dog or cat is, describe it as parent and child. For me, it was part parenthood and part, well, sibling. We grew up in the same house, shared the same experiences, somewhat. But at the end, I stood above him and I had to say goodbye to him. And I hate the fact that if I ever get a dog, that has to happen again. The same goes with a cat. So, any animal that either they are going to outlive you and miss you, grief and sorrow, or it's the opposite way. So either you have to bury them or they have to bury you. Unless you're extremely lucky and you both die at the same time. I hope for some of you not, most of you not, but as long as you both have been there for each other and protected, sure, go ahead. Just don't make any poor decisions around that subject. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I think that you'll understand my reasoning for this. And I won't say the same as I always do. This is just me telling you directly, I'm sorry. But I need this time. I need some time to heal. I will try and be back tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. So, till next time, my name is Vasco the Gamer, and I'm sorry, but I need this time. Till next time, whenever that is. Goodbye.